I'm live. Hey, y'all. Hi. Hi. Happy Saturday. We're back again. I set an intention for this live. I feel like normally I come on here and I'm just screaming directly into the camera. Hi, Nelson. How are you? Where are you based, Nelson? Um, Normally I come on here. I got a lot of energy. I got a lot of enthusiasm. I do like getting real close to the camera. I like to get real close to the camera. And I was like, you know what? There's gonna be a different energy this Saturday. Okay. We're gonna have a chill ass energy. Okay. We're gonna relax into it. We're gonna hang out. As you see in the background, I just added another accent wall. This is actually contact paper, and I'm also vlogging right now. I'm actually once more gonna grab the camera so I can include this in the vlog. So I did that this morning. Hi, Arlen. Arlen the Vision. Okay. Yes. Are you the vision? Are you the vision? And what is the vision? That's incredible. I love that. Um, yeah, so I've had a really chill morning um and this is the highlight. We are the vision. Yes. Hey, Finesse. Hey, Son Isabella. Beautiful. I'm just gonna grab some B-roll, y'all. We're doing the vlogging, okay? Y'all said vlog. I said okay. And now I love it. All right. Now I fully love it. Feel free to just pop anything in the chat if you wanted to show up later in the vlog. I'll probably pop on here again in a few minutes. Um, Hi, Martine. Martine is the best. I love you, Martine. Hey, Blazing Blast. What's good? And yes, we are vlogging. We are vlogging all day. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, okay. Let me. Hi, Cynthia. Oh my god. Okay. See, this is. I always wonder about people who watch this later because I feel like so much of the content is me just saying hi to y'all and talking to y'all, and there'll be a title and it will not be relevant. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off and then get into the ideal topic for this video. So I had a breakthrough, y'all. I started this being like, this is gonna be a chill one, and I'm like, I had a breakthrough, but I did. And that's the purpose of this video. Your presence is your purpose. So it was a bunch of different threads that all came together at once. But if y'all have been with me for some time, meaning a handful of months, you know that a thing I've been wrestling with publicly on here was like, I hate using, I was very burnt out. So I was like, I don't want to do all this heavy editing. Y'all only like me because of my editing. You only like me because of my B-roll. If I just came on here and talked, y'all would all unsubscribe. And y'all were like, no, we love you. Give us whatever you want to give us. We're here for your energy. And I was like, you're lying to my face and I don't appreciate it. Okay. So I really struggled with accepting that y'all just love me for me, right? And that's because of trauma. Healing trauma heals all our problems. And so, over these past few months, I'm in TWT, the Timeless Wisdom Training. I'm healing this trauma left and right. And then we just did a 4 days, 10 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. trauma, trauma. Can you? I was thinking, like, what are we doing here? What? And I know what we're doing here. It's an incredible thing to be the one in your family line. There's always one person in the family line who's like, y'all, we can't just keep doing this. We gotta heal this situation. And so it's a collection of all the people who said, okay, it stops with me. It's powerful, it's incredible. But when you're really in it, you're like, damn, I'm just watching this person weep. I am hearing these stories. I'm digging into the archives of my own stories. Like, this is a lot. It's the weekend. I took a break on day 3 because they had breaks throughout, and so I was like, let me go for a walk because I need a break. Go for a walk. I see people outside, people having brunch, and I'm like, what's going on? Why are they not at work? And I'm like, oh, it's a Saturday. People are living their best life while I'm sitting in my room crying, talking about my childhood trauma. It's all good. Point is, beautiful experience. I love TWT. It's great. Highly recommend. Cried every single day, multiple times a day. And then on the other side, I then had to sleep basically for 2 days straight because I was so exhausted. And then on the other side of that, I went out and I got bit by a dog. It's a whole separate thing. I talk about it in a podcast. you've ever been bit by a dog, let me know. It's terrible. But then that experience brought up, as you can imagine, more trauma. So then I went in and I cried and I wept. And then on the other side of that, y'all, I'm a new woman. I'm this woman, this chimney that you see, this new and improved chimney. And this chimney realized that truly I'm great. I'm great as I am. My energy is great as it is. If people ask me to make a video, I can make the video. I don't have to be in my head about it. I am lovable. I didn't do anything wrong. Like all this stuff that keeps us from being ourselves, a lot of it comes from stuff that happens when we're young. And that process, all the processes, allowed me to really realize the truth of it. And now I'm able to show up in a very different way. Um, and so when I put out this video just now, the one just Friday, a little surprise video, I think what I'm gonna do is Tuesdays at 1 Eastern, that's when that video will always come out. But then throughout the week, I'll just drop random ass videos and just see if y'all like it. And yeah, the video, I put it out yesterday and it's like doing better than like any of my other videos from the past couple of weeks, if not months. And I'm just like, okay, all right, I really can just be myself. I really can just let the light channel through me, share it with y'all. And that's the whole thing. And it's not about anything I am doing. It truly is me being myself. And it's the irony. And I really had that moment of like, is it really that simple, God? And God was like, yes, the whole last time. Like what you want, God also wants. And that's what people want. It's this one circle. Okay. Like I want to just show up, be in my full energy, share what I learned. And I do love editing and I do love B-roll. And I'm going to give y'all vlogs and all that stuff too. And y'all are like, yeah, girl, that's what we've been saying the whole time. So basically, I'm just letting y'all know that I finally caught up with y'all. And it took a lot of weeping to get there. And I appreciate y'all for being with me through the journey. So that's like the main thing I want to share. I'm going to hop in the chat and see what y'all been talking about while I've been talking. Part of me like, part of me is like, is it kind of rude that y'all are having a separate conversation as I'm trying to talk to y'all? But no, I love it. I love it. Let me see what y'all been talking about. Okay. Friday Rainfall is here. Hey, Friday girl. Abaddon, hey. Victory. Oh my gosh, y'all. If y'all saw my last video, and I already apologized to Victory via IG, but I was like, I have to publicly apologize. I feel like I was being very dismissive of you. And I'm like, Victory is so fucking great. And part of the reason, Victory, you make me jealous, is because I wish I was creating at 17, 18. Like I wish I was in I mean, I don't know if YouTube necessarily even existed then, but I think it did. And I wish I had the bravery, the courage to be able to create, put myself out there, have well-researched videos, editing. I was like, damn. And so it's so cool to see a person doing that and getting justly rewarded in subscribers and engagement for doing that. And Victor, you're also very good at like networking, building relationships with the creators, all this dope shit. And I'm just like, damn, like I wish I was you when I was younger. And so the hater in me came out in that last video. I already apologized to Victory in person, but I was like, I need to make a public apology because you're dope. Okay. Hi, Celia. Hi. Gosh, what are you up to, girl? How's New Orleans? Did you go to Essence Fest? What's it like being in? So me and Celia and another friend, Cece, who may or may not be here, we went to Essence Fest a bunch of years ago. It was the most fun ever. Easily one of my like top 3 trips of my life was New Orleans with Celia. And now she lives in New Orleans. And it was so fun because when we were there, I was like, this is very much your city. Like this is very much your spot. And then she lives there now, which is so cool. How has it been being in New Orleans while Essence Fest rolls through? And I guess maybe this is the first one since the pandemic. You get a bunch of free shit just by like being in the area. I feel like I got so much natural hair products when I was there. Johnny's here. Hi, Johnny. Blazer Blast is like, listen, we are here on a stream with not an edit in sight. Okay, we rock with you, and I appreciate you. Listen, I learned. He's referencing how I've got my leading lines going on. It's so interesting. Well, I don't know if y'all watched that like series, like the web series I did with Adobe, where they like taught us, me and some other creators, a bunch of stuff. The way so many of those things are not being implemented by me. The way, literally, Halise was like, "Girl, make a statement about who you are and what you do and why." And I was like, And I did not do it. And they were like, "Hey, maybe make a channel trailer so people can just go on your channel and they can see," and like, and I already had one. They were like, "Maybe let's update it with some new music." And I was like, I will not. And so I watch it now. And I watch it as a viewer and I'm like, damn, these tips are helpful, as if I was not there in person. But listen, I remember the leading lines. I could have done one of these. I could have done one of those, but I was like, yeah, that's like right into, this is the light of God going right into my crown. Um, Victory's like, I entered to weeping and dog biting. Yes, life continues to happen. And I just read, y'all. I want to make a video about how I've gone very deep into the woo woo. Like, my spiritual journey has gotten very, very, very woo woo. I am now on like listening to a man who channels an alien talk about how we are like jumping dimensions. I'm like very far into it. Even though with all this stuff, it's still the same thing, which is like be yourself, love what you do, listen to your passions. Like, it's still the same stuff, only now it's like, and if you consider the particle could move so fast, and there was a space, if you had infinite space and there was a particle, it could move so fast that technically it could see itself and think it was different, but it's still the same particle. And that's how it is that we're actually all God. And I'm like, So yeah, maybe I'll make a video about that. I don't want my Christian folks to leave me, but if that's their journey, then that's their journey and it's okay. Um, So Leah's saying thank you for always learning. So yeah, on that point, one of the things, one of the many books I read that's about science slash magic is about how we should always look at every situation and think, how is this to my advantage? That's one I love. The other one is like whenever we want something in the future, we say, I want this. If I get it, great. If I don't, even better. Like always being in this energy of like, shit's great. I'm great. Things are getting better. I love my life. Like that whole thing. And so when I got bit by that dog, the first thing I thought was, how is this to my advantage? Well, I thought a series of thoughts, and then those are about trauma. And then I got up to, but how, Shinbi, is this actually for you? How is this dog attacking you for you? And I sat there and I thought about I really thought about it. And I was like, okay, one, boom, content. We love to make content. We're going to get a bunch of different content from this. Awesome. Incredible. Then I was like, it just, the fact that the dog bit me, it really meant that it felt so safe in my presence to not, because if you think about it, I bet if I had a more menacing energy, it would be whimpering and cowering. But it felt so safe coming to me. And that's the beautiful, it was a struggle. But then I eventually got to, it helped me like unlock and heal all this trauma, which is great. So that was ultimately the main awesomeness from it. But that point of like, how is everything to my advantage is a major thing that I'm like incorporating and I'm really enjoying. Akili, that's pretty, and I've never seen that spelling. I am from Maryland. I was born in Silver Spring. I grew up in Baltimore. I went to school at University of Maryland, College Park. She didn't ask for all this. She said, "Where you from, girl?" Celia's saying, "Oh, she was out of town for Essence Fest." Moving the rest of your stuff from Illinois, okay. You missed so many cool things, but it was a beautiful weekend, yeah. I mean, everything happens for your advantage. So you were not supposed to be there for a certain reason. You got what you need to get. It all happens for you. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer saying, I heard some advice where someone was saying that you have to find your methods of doing things because all the promoted methods of marketing may not fit you as a unique individual. That really resonates with me. That really resonates with me and trying to sort of twist and pull and turn myself into the sort of, this is how it's supposed to be. Especially, here on YouTube has just been, it's just called suffering and it's so unnecessary and things are so much easier. It's interesting. I mentioned Lynette Atkins in my last video, and I watched a video of hers where she talked about her growth on YouTube. And she said, literally, when she started chilling out, that's when the growth came. And I was trying to figure out like how that could be. And I like tried, I efforted chilling out. And now I'm like, oh no, you really just chill out. Like you genuinely actually allow you allow the blessings, you allow the opportunities, you allow the grace, you allow the good ideas. You don't force it. If it doesn't feel good, you don't do it. And that's where all the goodness comes from. And I'm like, dang, and it's wildly simple. It's weirdly, it's like strange how simple it is to live a life, and we make it very complicated. Speaking of which, um, I'm gonna create. Okay, a bunch of y'all here are on the Patreon, so let me know if you're down for this. But instead of doing just keeping this going on Patreon, like just continuing to like listen to me talk, I was thinking instead we could do interactive calls. We could do Zoom calls instead. And I was thinking we could actually create like a creator hub, like a space for us to get together and talk about what's going on in our journey. Folks are like often reaching out to me about YouTube channels. Many people have YouTube channels. And I was like, that could be nice instead of just continuing to listen to me. I know many folks are often, eating a Philly cheesesteak, waiting for friends, cleaning their home, chilling while they watch. So they maybe don't necessarily want to engage on a Saturday afternoon. But I thought it could be nice and I want to give it a try. I'm also just rethinking how I approach Patreon, which is being inspired by this Patreon video that's going to be coming out on Tuesday. One thing I'm going to do is experiment with like just kind of giving everything and then you just join at whatever tier you want versus having different like things for different tiers. Because one of the things I found is that folks do not care. They don't. They just like I had a few people, I reached out to some folks and I was like, hey, can you just like send me a message about why you support me or on Patreon? And everybody was like, girl, I just fuck with you. I like what you do. I support you. Just want you to have some resources. Do your thing. Like nobody was like, it was because you said I could have an extra video on two. That's when I was like, yes, okay, it's worth it. Like nobody said that. It was all just, we just support you, girl. And so realizing it's another example of realizing how much it's like, oh, my presence really is the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Also, I'm just excited about it. Super thanks and like the thanks you could just do with money. I got a couple for the first time on that last video. It is shocking. I'm like, y'all just want to give me money? Like, I'm like, wow, this is incredible. This is incredible. I love it. Arlen says, yes, please. Yay, down for the collective Zoom calls. Awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna see how people fuck with it. And it's yeah, I don't I can conjure up things to say, but it's quite nice to have a conversation. Also, I've been having like coaching consult calls and they're nervous when they talk to me. I'm like, why? And the one woman recently, she was like, because it's one thing to like passively watch you on YouTube, but it's another thing to like have a thought in your head and then say it out loud to you and then be able to engage with you in real time. And I was like, yeah, I guess so. I guess that would be different if you're just used to that sort of one-way relationship. So I like the idea of humanizing myself through these calls too, because it's like, I'm a person. Like, I am a person with a camera and a tripod. Though I must say, I feel like whenever you're like on the outside looking in, things seem so wild and impressive. But then when you're in it, you're like, it's a camera, and then there's a lens, and this is a tripod, and this is like, it's not, it's whatever. But outside looking, I can be like, wow, equipment, gear, So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting how everything becomes like demystified. Arlen, the way to get on that call is to join my motherfucking Patreon. I'm gonna pop it into the chat. It's patreon.com/JimD. I feel like you should join me at whatever tier calls your spirit. Yeah, whatever tier calls your spirit. Ooh, you wanna take a deep breath with me? Also, I tried to make an affirmations video because someone else requested that, and I was gonna make it like an hour long and have it have like the gamma hertz music in the background so you could like play it while you sleep. And I used Premiere Pro has a function where any song you can use this remix feature and stretch it out or shorten it for as long as you need to, and it like is seamless. And so I think that's why it didn't work. So I did that over the entire hour, and I kept trying to upload that video, and Premiere Pro said, And so I was like, okay, I'm not giving up on that video yet, but okay. But ooh, this will be a lovely last thing. Arlen gave me money. Yes, the vision. Thanks, Arlen. That's so nice. Um, I'm realizing that I can just actually read y'all the affirmations that I was going to read. It's like 3 minutes worth, and you can just let me know at some point if yes. Oh my gosh, Victory. Yes, there are so many features in Premiere Pro that have blown my mind, and I was like, that's really why people have asked me like make an editing video, and I'm like, I don't want to. But the main reason I would do it would be like, let me just walk through a bunch of the different features in editing in Premiere Pro that have changed my freaking life. One is the remix. One is Ripple edit, I think. Something Ripple stretch. No, rate stretch tool. So what you can do, this is what I do for when I make intros and stuff, is I'll like gather all the clips that I usually like for the vlog. For example, for this vlog I'm gonna do, you're gonna see at some point, probably in the intro, I'll like grab just random ass clips from the whole last few days I've been vlogging and put it on my timeline. And what I do is I just cut down to the clips I want, and then I'll usually pick a piece of music, and I already know exactly how long I want the music to be. And then I'll put, I'm getting really into details about editing off Premiere Pro. And then I'll nest all those clips so it's a sequence, so it's one long thing. And then I can take the fucking rate stretch tool and just stretch that shit out to be exactly as long as the music I selected. It's a game changer. You can do it for fast forwarding stuff and slowing stuff down. You can literally change. It's incredible. It's incredible. Also, I feel like many people wanna be YouTubers, and I feel like you need to like editing. If you like, you need to like it in the beginning, you need to like it, and I think if you're the kind of person who get really excited about random features in Premiere Pro, like, that's how you know it's for you. There might be a learning curve at first, but it's pretty incredible. Um, ooh, Arlen retracted a message. Very mysterious. Um, oh yeah, see, I'm getting you subscribers, Victory. Everyone hang out with each other. I love this. Editing is addictive, and you totally, that's one thing I learned about channeling. That channeling is really when you get into that flow state, which is really just like maybe gamma. I don't think it's theta. I think it's when you get into that gamma. I want to say ray, but I know that's not right. The brain waves, gamma brain waves. That's really just what channeling is. You're just like, you're just like, and time ceases to mean anything, and you just like flowing, light is flowing right through you. Yeah, when you love editing, that's the vibe. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my notebook and I'm gonna read y'all these affirmations. And what made me think of it is when I was like, y'all wanna take a deep breath with me? Also apparently you're not supposed to breathe out your mouth in general. You should be just breathing fully out of your nose. The earth angel Helen Lim, she told me that. Um, but yeah, I feel like I was reading some of them affirmations, and I feel like some of them had a real sexual energy. And I was like, girl, why are you talking like this? Because I have one affirmation that's like, money loves me and it loves to come to me. And I was like, why are you talking about why are you talking about money like that, girl? Calm down. So maybe that's why God was like, you're not uploading that. Let's do a redo that, girl. They don't need that energy on their way to sleep. No one's going to sleep when you're talking to them like that. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get up slow so you can see my butt in these jeans. Hey, okay. I'm back. All right, so these are about 3 minutes long when I read them before. So I feel like this would be like a really beautiful way to like bring our energy down on this live. I gotta say, like between this wall and that wall, the vibe is very different on these calls. And the light hair and the gorgeous skin and the sunlight, like and the great tank top. Wow, I'm doing it. I'm really doing the dang thing. Okay, I'm gonna check the chat one last time before I dive in. Um, hey Ray, you made it with the rose. We love to see it. Martine, I bet you a little while too. I had someone leave me a comment. This was some time ago on one of my videos. I couldn't tell you which one. And some man, he said to me, I can tell you're a freak. And I was like, I was just like, and then why would you why would you comment and then to what end? To what end, and then to put me on blast, how can you tell? All right. These are my money and abundance affirmations. They're also tinted with references to the Lord. So get ready. I had someone also leave me a comment on my PRK video. Because I'll be talking about Jesus all the time. And he was like, I was just here to learn about PRK before I get my surgery, but I got turned off when you started talking about your imaginary friends. I was just like, congratulations on your surgery. It's gonna be great. Best decision of my life. All right, bye. Like, who has time? Like, who has time? Okay. I am making more money than I have ever made in my entire life. I am so grateful for all the ways God provides for me. I am divinely protected. I am divinely inspired. Light flows through me and blesses everyone I meet. Money flows into my life like an everlasting spring. I am showered with blessings every single day. I have more than enough, and I am beyond grateful for everything I have. Opportunities are attracted to me like magnets, and it's an honor to share my gifts and talents with the world. Before I ask for anything, God has already given it to me. That's so unnecessary, y'all. Let me just get some water. There is so much money on its way to me. Wow. I radiate joy. I radiate abundance. I radiate wealth. I radiate beauty. My energy is irresistible, and people love to create with me. I am having so much fun making money. I love that one. I am so blessed that I have money to save, to spend, and to invest. I am glad God trusts me with all this money, and I manage it beautifully. Every day, I am given more and more opportunities to make money. What a blessing that my joy and love lead to more blessings in all areas of my life. I am so, so happy. I am making money in my sleep. My goodness. I added in the my goodness. I am making money in this very moment. That's true. These are all true, but that one's really true. I am money, and money is me. That's why it likes me so much. My abundant thoughts attract abundant blessings, abundant people, and an abundant life. I smile when I think about money. Mm. Money. What are you smiling about? Money. Money is energy. This is the one. Money is energy and it loves to come to me. Also, I'm going to bring back Hood Chimney because I've missed having me hit on myself. So expect that at some point. I am open to all the ways God wants to give me money. Money comes so easy to me now. It's like play, not work. I am so delighted every time money greets me. I am so, so blessed. Thank you, God. Whew, it brings the energy. It brings the energy in. Brings the energy in. I feel like we should keep it. I don't want to bring it back up just to say bye. So I'm gonna just like, um, yeah. How are y'all feeling? I'm like, I could go set up a Zoom call real quick and pop that onto the Patreon. Or do y'all want to just do it like it's the Patreon after party? We just chat some more over there. And then the next time we do this, we make it like the creator style call. Let me know. Thank you, Arlen. I'm glad you enjoyed the affirmations. Hi, Wendell. Ah, you're new. I love it. What a blessing to have you here. Okay, Victory saying Zoom. Hi, Monique Michelle. How are you? I just realized I'm wondering, like, are all the ones in your name because of like 11111, like the repeating ones, or is that just a thing you did for fun? Yay, thanks, Victory. You like the affirmations too. I just see Jennifer Thompson being like rude, and I'm assuming it's when I was talking about that man calling me a freak. Journey to Peace of Mind. Do you have a name? Also, hi, because I feel like I didn't greet you. Hi. Okay, I'm hearing Zoom. I'm hearing Zoom. I think I'm gonna set up the Zoom. I'm gonna wrap it up here with y'all. If you want to join me in a just a Zoom call, you want to actually chat and not just listen, because your voice deserves to be heard. I'm gonna pop a Zoom link into the Patreon, and we're just gonna chat for like you have a. I'm only using the free version. We got 40 minutes in a call. That is I think three or more people or something. So we're gonna hop on over there. Hi Natalie, did you watch my latest video? Because I say your name in it. I like to like really never mention when I give people shout outs, so it's like a fun surprise when they watch the video. But I did. I'm just gonna let you know that I mentioned you in there, and you're the reason why there was a second video this week. It's because you was like, girl, once a week, like, do you even care? And I was like, I do care. There's some more content. Okay. Oh, Monique used to be into numerology. Yeah, 4 1's angel number. That's why I was wondering. Okay. Bye, y'all. I'll see you in the Zoom if you are a Patreon person. If not, have a beautiful Saturday, and I'll see you in my next video. I love y'all.